Alright, welcome back. Time to start the story. The caravan master finishes addressing the group, his bushy red mustache and sagging jowls quiver as if for emphasis.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you are planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
He nods towards a looming black mass on the hillside.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood?
At last, the caravan master turns to you, frowning as he looks you over.
Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Probably a good idea to drink water.
There's a
anyway.
berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
He nods in your direction. Sparfle nods and slides the worn bow over his shoulder. Oh yeah, it skipped the... Udama looks over his shoulder at his assistant, a lanky, intense man named Sparfel. Carries an old sun-bleached bow. Alright.
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pawn, so I hear.
Yeah, it's with a wink. Who did build the
Got
roads?
different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much.
He shrugs. Is
Not
it
if you
dangerous?
hurry about your business,
Alright.
and not if the weather holds up.
There's a concern in his tone, but he doesn't elaborate. What kind of weather do they get
This
out
time
here?
of year, rain mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a beawick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
Be a whack. Damn. Okay, what are these huge rocks coming up
They
out of
don't
the
got
ground?
Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories.
Oh, Dema frowns.
It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days.
Growing rocks.
The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Yeah, I'll go see about
Hold
the
on.
berries.
Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep.
He scans over the travelers, resting his eyes at length on a sturdy armor-clad woman who spent the journey's night sleeping on uneven ground without a blanket or pillow. Ooh, hard ass.
Kalisha. Kalisha!
The woman looks up on her own time. Oh, Kalisha isn't gonna talk? Okay. She needs to find some spring berries. Oh, Odema. She needs to find some spring berries. Watch that she doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
Oh, Kalisha will talk.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. and I pay too well, if anything.
Shakes his head and looks at me. All right.
Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beawick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
Dem's small grin recedes beneath his mustache, and he is stern once more. All right, end dialogue.
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
Okay, collect some spring berries. Alright. I already read all these. Let's minimize them. Oh, that's what it means? Alright. So I got my bear.
What you need?
Yeah?
Caravaner. Alright, who was I supposed to see? Caravaner? Oh, okay, Will, give me a tooltip.
Hey there.
Alright, is there a
What you need?
hotkey to select everybody?
Hey there.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
I need supplies, motherfucker. You see a man wearing a simple but mostly neat clothes. He's transfixed, however, by a ragged tear in the seam of his tunic.
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road.
He shakes his head and laughs when he notices you. He scratches one cheek with his knuckles. It's covered with uneven stubble, as if he hasn't gotten quite used to shaving on the road.
Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic traveling supplies for sale if you'd like to take a look.
See what you got. What is little Z packing these days? Can I, like, compare this shit? Nothing in my stash. Nothing at camp. Only got 100. Oh, there we go. Speed slow, range, interrupt. 20. Oh, okay, so that's exactly the same as what I got. 12, 17. Oh, here we go. There is a compare function. I was getting worried for a second. Enchantment, 21. Range, speed is fast. How much faster, though? They're worth the same. So, whatever. Warbow. Speed average 14 to 22. Yeah, these, although having a faster speed might be nice. Rapier. Minor regeneration. Nah. You know what? I think we're good. Let's go adventuring. Exploration is key. Make your way through the eastern reach. Open the area map to see what parts of the map you've already been. Map M. Hotkey, that's what I like to see. Oh, hey, buddy. Powerful.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Man, what a cock.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Oh. Okay. Alright, Mr. Bear. Need to attack. You know what, all of you. Just go straight for it. You know what, you, though. Try and go for a flank. Oh, it's pausing me because of that. I was like, what the hell? Why is it? Nope, nope, nope. Get it. Alright, they immediately said, okay, yeah. Got it all. 17 pierced in, alright. Four defenses get deflection, fortitude, reflex, and will. These defenses are based on the character's attributes, level, items, and other effects. Accuracy is compared to the appropriate defenses when an attack is made. Accuracy is below the targeted defense. Alright, okay, they'll get criticals, misses, grazes, all that. They have to overcome the damage resistance. That's all they're saying there. Oh.
Hey there.
That was a beatdown. Okay, what do we got? I will take that.
This is it.
Oh. Slave? So what's a slave doing in the free Powell Platinate of Drywood? Guessing those marks on your back didn't come from loving caresses. Oh, that was probably the culture I picked. That's right. It's on a galley. Yeah, how is it that you happened to come here? Our ship was wrecked. Most of us were pulled to the bottom by our chains. I was lucky. I would rather conspire against my masters. Took over the ship and sent them overboard. Do what you can to survive. What else can someone be expected to do? Kalisa breathes in her surroundings. Been a long time since I've been this way, but I always did like it. Lord Raedric's offer makes a girl think. I'll give him that. You here to settle like the rest of the lots? I haven't given it much thoughts. No harm in that. Might as well see the place first. So you must have some other plan in mind for coming this way. Hope to fall in love. Probably the same things I did before. Just looking for adventure. Should hook up with an expedition. Some of the bigger towns send regular groups out to unexplored places. As long as you don't mind a little danger, I do not. Anyway, I'm wasting time. Odemel, give me an earful. Let's be on our way. Tell me about Direwood. Not much for history, but from what I know, it used to be part of the Aedir Empire. Broke off after a war some years back. The locals here are feisty, and that's how they like it. Okay. I want to know who she is. I've got simple needs. I like open skies and far horizons. I like work that lets me live that way. My family wanders too. We started in Direwood, but my parents ended up in the Living Lands. Got a brother in Rawatai and another in Aedir. My sister in Gilded Vale. She's the only real homebody. Yeah, alright. Let's get back to camp. You know, I wouldn't hold my breath that Sparfle's getting you water anytime soon. He does what he feels like, when he feels like it. We should check up on him first. Slap him around a little. Sounds good. Stream's up that way. Sure. Let's kick some ass. We'll check out the environment first. Alright, wait. What the hell is that? Alright, here's the stream. Oh wait, I forgot. Tab will show me things on the screen if they're there. So I need to remember to keep hitting that in case I miss something. There we go, a deer. Corpse is cold to the touch and a ripe smell wafts from it in putrid waves. Oh, travelers most likely. I don't know why that. Leather arm medium. Lockpicks. Like that. The dark crusted bloodstain smirches his simple linen clothing. Alright. It's fine. You know what we'll do? I'm not sure. Recovery speed, negative 45. I think I'm gonna be more of a medium to light armor kind of person. You. What do you got? Scale armor. It's not bad. It's better than what I got, isn't it? Yeah, guess so. Whatever. Recovery speed, slash crush, slash corrode. Both worth the same value. Alright. Actually, you know what? Mail armor. Whoops. Might be better. I doubt I'm gonna be seeing corrosive shit soon. At least I hope not. I don't
Hey
know
there.
how hard this game is, to be honest. Set it on moderate, so.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least you left the water skins. Come on.
Crouch at the riverbank and dip your water skin into the cool water while Kalisa waits nearby, keeping watch. As you rise, you notice her look up sharply towards the tree line. Gain an item. Quest full water skin. Okay. Out of the trees emerges Sparfle, one of the guides, barely discernible in the dim moonlight. He no longer carries his bow, and there is a strangeness to his gait. His stride wobbly as he moves towards you with labored breath.
Sparfle? Are you alright?
Kalisa frowns. Sparfle's toe catches on a rock and he collapses forward in a heap. The feathered shaft of an arrow planted between his shoulders like an enemy flag.
Ambush!
Okay. So this motherfucker. Take you. Want you on you, and I will keep my bear on my person.
Yeah?
Should I wound somebody? Wound a motherfucker? Okay, what happens? Sometimes a weapon or spell simply isn't well suited. Suited to penetrating an enemy's damage reduction. When the attack hits, damage reduction will wipe out all but a small percentage of the incoming damage. You'll hear your characters complain about it when it happens. Take heed. Note the damage type that is being blocked, and switch to a weapon or spell that does a different damage type. Okay. I don't think I need to worry about that too much, because this guy's outnumbered. Come on, bear. Oh, wait, what? Oh, she didn't do it. Need to set the bear's AI is what I need to do. Oh. Man, go for it.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Yeah?
Okay.
Hmm?
Let's check out your AI. Once you knock down and discipline barrage. Hold ground. Yeah. Probably might want her to be a tank. Defend self, yeah, that's not bad. Maybe defensive. Yeah, that sounds good. You will be cautious, but you'll be defensive and defensive. Yeah, there we go. What do you got? Hide armor? Light armor. Recovery speed, -25. It's not too shabby. Hunting bow. Let's compare this motherfucker. I think I might equip that. Oh. Ooh, money. Alright, inventory. You. I don't have a sword or anything, so... Oh, she's got a freaking torch. Dual wielding? Limited number of uses, yeah, okay.
Sure.
Let's just explore just a little tiny bit. Hit some tab. Oh, here we go. This must be the hunter's camp. Campfire. Maybe more people taken out. Oh, wait. Didn't see that the first time. Damage reduction for 300 seconds. Alright. I'll take it. Let's check the old map. Ooh. Alright, everybody. Let's take this motherfucker. Oh, there's another one. Bear. You take him. You should wound this big ass dickhead. Okay, and now I want you to wound you. Take it. Alright, so now go ahead and take them. You two keep pounding on this guy. Their attack's slow.
Hey there.
Get knocked the fuck out. Oh, there we go. Some axes. I don't know if I need more armor.
Sure.
Another hunting bow, whatever. It's got bound to be shit to sell around here. Ooh. Glenfathen leader. All around you lie the massacred remains of the other travelers, peppered with arrows and knife hilts, splayed and bug-eyed and filthy. Kalisa puts the back of her left hand to her mouth as if to ward away some poisonous vapor. Ooh. A handful of dark figures stands above the fallen, treading on limbs and backs of heads, jerking their axes from bodies as if from half-split logs. One of them, towering and severe, with a thick beard tasseled with knots, holds a wet blade at the neck of a man you recognize as Heiran, the last of your caravan left standing. Lay down your arms, trespasser. Do not forfeit this man's life for a fight you will lose. I don't know what they did, but I'm not a pussy. Murderers, you pay for each life. Death willed by the gods is not murder, but righteousness. You have trespassed in places in which no mortal man is worthy. The debt is not ours to pay, but yours. So I say again, lay down your arms. Resolve, intellect, perception. Only full attacks a weak enemy, while stronger one yet lives. The man considers this, looking you up and down. Yet. He shoves Haydan towards you, and as he does so, the man rakes his blade against Haydan's torso. Haydan screams and stumbles forward, a wide gash in his clothing beginning to bloom crimson. The man sets his feet to engage you, his axe raised high. Okay. So we're doing this. Oh no, that's... What's its face? Let's wound somebody first. Bruised ribs. -4 constitution. Blinding strike. Suck it. That is 1 per encounter, so that's fine. Two per encounter. Need to wound anybody? Yeah, get this guy again. Okay, that's once per encounter. Became aggressive. Became defensive. Who's left? Oh, you have less health. Finish you off. Got you, bitch. Your enemy lies supine on the ground, unable to rise. His companions now silent among the other dead. His breath comes in wheezing, fitful gasps. Ugh. He looks not at you, but at the sky above you. Forgive us. Barely audible beneath his choking sighs, a whisper of wind stirs the air. At this, the man's eyes roll back and he closes them. Good, good, the gods are just. A queer smile crosses his face. I'm ready. The wind begins to swell, whipping up around the camp. Electric and volatile, upending pots and rattling tents like an angry spirit. You can feel it begin to seep beneath your skin, and where it pierces, it feels as though it is rending you apart from within. Seated against a wagon wheel amidst the howling maelstrom slashed across the chest and bowel, Odema's body stirs, and with great effort, he raises his sagging head. His eyes barely open, he looks directly at you.
Get inside! Run!
Faster than that, bear. Straining against a gale that threatens to pull you off your feet with every step. You set your hands in the worn folds of a weathered rock and set about pulling yourself up to the precipice. The last burst of energy before your arm gives out, you swing yourself up on the ledge. Haydan trails behind, slowed by injury and delayed by early hesitation. As he nears the face of the rocks, one of the fallen attackers, who has been feigning death, lunges for Haydan and topples him to the rocky ground. I don't have 15 dexterity? I thought that was one of my things. Restrained, Haydan lashes out against his fatigued assailant, but struggles to break his hold. They're close to you. From your position, you would have a good chance of hitting your mark. We'll fire. Your aim is true, and the hit jars Haydan loose. Lurching to his feet, Haydan clambers up the base of the rocks. As he nears the top, however, the wind flares, pulling him sideways and tearing one of his hands free. But diving out onto the hard rock, you manage to catch hold of it. Securing his other hand, you pull with it with waning strength, and it feels as though your arms will be jerked out of their sockets. They hold just long enough for Haydan to set his feet, join you on the trembling ledge. There's a deep resonance to the swelling wind now. You feel it in the rocks beneath your feet, inside the cavity of your own chest, as though it would shake the marrow from your bones. Each new gust menaces the old stones before you, loosening connections, unsettling balances. As you dart beneath the old archway, the entire portal begins to fall beneath its own weight. Nice. Decent writing, I think.
Was that?
A Bewick. Had to be.
Haydan's words come between wheezing gasps.
And we're lucky to be alive.
And we're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse. We're not getting out that way anyway. Let's get further inside. Can you walk?
She eyes the ragged slash across Haydan's belly. His jaw tightens and he nods. Alright, well I'm gonna end this here. I hope you enjoyed it.
Hey there.
Let me know if you like the narration, not like it. Whatever, if anyone even watches this. I'll catch you later. See you next time.